Mr. Speaker, in this House, we have different people with different backgrounds. In this chamber, myself and Honorable Gisela Agbodza Tete are the only architects in this House. If a colleague gets up and makes a statement, of course, if I make a statement which is borders on law and is completely inappropriate, you expect that the lawyers here ought to correct me. There's something that the respected minority leader said, that he's building a 150-bed children's hospital. Mr. Speaker, a lot of people make this mistake. It's not his fault. And this is the reason. Mr. Speaker, in our country, by the health planning standards, district hospitals are facilities with beds 60 to 120. When it gets to 120 to 400, it's a regional hospital. The fact that you can fit 100 beds into this chamber doesn't make it a district hospital. So it is important that when we are making interventions, and indeed, Mr. Speaker, the interventions of the minority leader in terms of provision of healthcare facilities is known, and colleagues have done that. But, for instance, to build a district hospital, even for 60 beds, you are getting close to almost $19 million. And it comes with 20 different departments. So when you are speaking in Parliament to make this statement and we let it go, somebody will hear that MPs are capable of building district hospitals. Why is the other MP not be able to build it? So it's important we make this. So my point is that if it will be good if the health minister, who is one of us, can one day take the opportunity to come and read out to us what are the standards of a cheap compound, a health facility, a polyclinic, a district hospital and a regional hospital. It will guide us. So when we are making the interventions, we just don't say that I build a space that can take 100 beds, so I build a district hospital. Because it's not as simple as that.
Mr. Speaker, let me thank Honorable Kwame Agbodza for his intervention and putting the matter in the professional perspective. I don't just speak. That children's hospital, I wish you get the opportunity to visit. It was properly designed by a professional architect. Professionals are involved in the construction. It has all the departments to make it a secondary referral facility. You need to see with your eyes. Don't worry. You need to, Honorable Agbodza, who also doubles as an architect. I would want to have an hour ride with you to Winneba. Winneba is just 45 minutes drive from Accra. No, at least we'll get a dispatch. He has a dispatch rider. So we can take 45 minutes. Don't worry, Yusuf don't have a dispatch rider. It's okay. I have one. We'll go with mine. Mr. Speaker, 45 minutes, you can go and see for yourself what is happening at Jane Jazi in Winneba. Mr. Speaker, I am not making a submission on the House floor out of ignorance. The professionals have indeed determined the capacity of the facility. It is not just a primary facility, it is a secondary facility. So, Mr. Speaker, I know what I am saying, that it is a 150-bed children's hospital, and it is coming from the professionals. So, Mr. Speaker, I think that clarification has to be emphasized so that he knows that indeed it is not just a district facility that I'm referring to. If it were to be a healthcare center, I would say that it's a healthcare center or a CHIPS. It is not. And it is not.
Honorable Majority Leader, he is a minority leader. He is raising a second part of the problem, which poses danger to all of us. Probably you have the means. Maybe you are a deputy leader, you became a leader. Therefore, what you can do, even most of the people at your back
Mr. Speaker,
may not be able to do it. When the public begin to measure us.
Mr. Speaker, I keep saying that the precedents we are setting, let's be guided. He got up on a point of information. He said, and you granted him that special leave. As to an intervention by a member in his constituency, it is his bona fide. We know that as a fact. So it depends on your constituency and the things that you would want to do and the personal effort. We all know we come here as lawmakers, but our people don't see us as lawmakers. They see us as agents for development. So I do not think that it is right for him to now bring up the second matter. The issue he raised was that he's an architect. And as an architect, there is a certain essential qualification to designate a facility as a 150-bed facility or 60-bed facility. So he wanted to put that on.
Minority Leader, yes. Are we really agents for development?
I said our people see us as such. And practically that's the work we do. We pay school fees. We are required to build hospitals. We are required to aid in the construction of roads. So our actions and statements should not confirm the fact that we are agents of development. I'm saying that we are not. We are seen as agents of development. Although our constitutional mandate is to enact laws. But we are seen as agents of development. Therefore, we take up that extra role. Mr. Speaker, when we are campaigning, do we even talk about lawmaking? When we are campaigning, we don't tell the people I'm going to make laws for you. We tell them that we'll bring development to you. That is what we tell the people. It's a fact.